If you want to support your customers online, it's crucial that your co-browsing tool works effectively across the entire internet. So let's take a look at the common limitations of co-browsing tools, how Surfly technology is different from other vendors, and finally, the benefits of using our technology in helping you avoid the common restrictions of online collaboration. Most co-browsing tools are embedded, and this means you have to add a code snippet to your website to enable their collaborative functionality to work on your web pages. Both the setup and the experience itself can be very slow with this approach. The main problem with embedding is really simple. It only works on your page. Even if you only want to browse your own website, the internet is a fragmented landscape where one website or web app often borrows from a host of others. Think about all the times you've seen the Google Maps box on websites that aren't Google, or use the payment portal when you're checking out. Maybe you use the chatbot or watch an embedded video. Everything needs to work properly to offer a smooth collaborative experience no matter where it comes from. With embedded tools, third-party content simply won't function properly. It will either be slow, it will feel different, or it will simply be unavailable. And this can really harm the experience of your customers and the effectiveness of the online collaboration that you can offer. Third-party features on your website isn't the only thing that will be impacted by taking the embedded path. You also won't be able to refer to relevant external material in your session. What if you have to reference another website outside of your control? You won't be able to do it. So most tools work around this limitation by transitioning into traditional screen sharing when you navigate away from your embedded pages. Traditional screen sharing is just a video stream. It's slow and it's of much lower quality. And this means that if you want to show your customers any policies or material or resources elsewhere on the internet, there will be a very noticeable reduction in the experience and the features available. Simple screen sharing, which is just the sharing of video pixels, is okay sometimes, but for a white glove service, it offers a very slow and very clumsy experience. The last drawback of an embedded tool is the embedding itself. If you embed a tool, it has to be on every page you want to browse. You also need to make sure that the implementation is maintained and updated on any new pages that you create, and that's a lot of work. It's more work to get started and more work to keep going. Your co-browsing tool will need to be considered anytime you improve your website, page by page. Surfly is designed on fundamentally different principles than an embedded tool. To get started with Surfly, you don't have to do anything, change anything, or even own the content you're sharing. We are codeless, which means that the internet and all its websites and web apps just work without you needing to do a single thing. And this is what universal co-browsing really is, and Surfly is the only solution that offers it in every sense of the term. So what makes us different? Surfly has created a completely unique approach to visual collaboration, and it's the technology behind us that makes our tool so powerful. Surfly works through what we call interaction middleware. Normally, a browser communicates directly with the website or web app server. You can add co-browsing capabilities either on the browser side with a plugin or on the website itself with an embedded tool, but you have no other options. And this is why embedded tools don't work on other websites. Interaction middleware is our fancy way of saying that we have another space, in addition to the browser and the server, and this is where you can add changes. So think of Surfly as a central station with a direct connection to every part of the internet, and all you have to do is connect to that station. Whereas with embedded tools, you have to connect directly everywhere. With embedded tools, you have to embed some code on each page to create the station that lets you visit it. Surfly's central station sits between you and everything else, so nothing has to change on any website. This central station, or middle space, acts as a stop point that every website and web app will pass through on its way to you and the people you're browsing with. This middle space is yours, and that creates a lot of potential. Codelessly share anything, modify anything, or record anything, no matter who owns it, because it passes through a space you own. Whether you're browsing external apps and pages, just embedding something useful on your website, Surfly will be able to handle it. You take full control of the internet within your sessions. Free from the common limitations of embedded co-browsing, you're free to focus on offering a customer experience that is consistent, fast, and reliable across the web. The browsing experience is unchanged. Because websites only pass through, we don't actually need to change anything at all. Pages load in the browser, the same as normal. A customer won't feel the difference between browsing with you in a Surfly session and browsing on their own. Surfly just sends everyone the same web content that they'd normally get, so it feels just as fast. The important stuff happens in the middle, so there is no burden on the browser at all. We can also browse everything for you, which means that we will never resort to slow, old screen sharing to keep you connected. And because you can visit anywhere in Surfly, we enable you to visit everywhere. The internet is a big place, And this is why we have session tabs. Just like a browser, we author a tab structure inside the session. And this will help you bring everything you need into one place without making things complicated. Open all the websites and web apps that you need to support your customers in a single session, even before they've joined you. Keep your service simple, broad, and effective. And tabs do more than help you manage content. Sometimes you might click on something that opens a document, like a PDF. Our middleware will help you share this with other customers too. Clicking on the document will just open that document in a new tab inside your Surfly session. You can upload and edit offline documents if you want to as well. Whether you open them from the web or upload them directly, it's all the same. So if a customer wants to discuss something that they have attached to an email, they can just show you right in the session by uploading it. Of course, sometimes there might be something to discuss that isn't even on the internet, and we have a tab option for that too. You can use tabs to share your screen and stream a view of your desktop to participants if you want to, and this is the same way you would in Zoom or Teams. At Surfly, universal co-browsing means universal co-browsing. Our powerful interaction middleware is unique in the co-browsing space, and it enables us to truly support everything that happens online. Surfly's unique dedication to true universal co-browsing means you can support your customers seamlessly across the internet, providing an unparalleled collaborative experience that no other tool can offer. Grow and develop your online services without worrying about compatibility, quality, or change approval. If something is accessible over the internet, it's accessible in Surfly, no matter where it comes from. If you want to learn more about how we implement true universal co-browsing, how to use session tabs, or more about our interaction middleware, visit our website or contact sales@surfly.com.